Now we have some breaking news coming in. Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and Gandhis convinced DK Shivakumar to accept the deal in the interest of the party. Now power sharing formula has been worked out currently. Now DK Shivakumar to be the CM after 2.5 years. But both the leaders have been asked not to talk much about it in the public. The Congress party is currently trying to finalize the names of 30 leaders who can take oath as cabinet ministers in first trench, which is likely to be their next flashpoint. So all eyes are going to be on that crucial CLP meeting that will be held in Bengaluru today. And what we have received is now that Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and Gandhis actually convinced DK Shivakumar to accept the deal in the interests of party. Now, power sharing formula, that is the rotational power formula, has been worked out. Now, DK Shivakumar will become the Chief Minister of Karnataka after 2.5 years. But both the leaders, DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, were asked not to talk much about the leadership in public. The Congress party, the Grand Old Party, is now trying to finalize the names of 30 leaders who can take oath as cabinet minister in the first trench, which is likely to be their next flashpoint. Today morning, we received the reports that Siddaramaiah has been named as next Chief Minister of Karnataka, while DK Shivakumar will be his deputy. The Congress has decided on a rotational tenure of 2.5 years of both the leaders. Now, I have CNN News 18's Harish joining me on the broadcast. Harish, good morning. Could you tell us more about this latest development?
Well, the information coming in suggests that both these leaders have been given a formula where Siddaramaiah would be the Chief Minister for the first half, first 2.5 years, and DK Shivakumar would be the Chief Minister in the second half. And this was possible after Kharge and the Gandhi family intervened and spoke to DK Shivakumar and convinced him that it's time that he accepted this offer, and the whole process was lingering on for too long, and this would dent the image of the Congress party in Karnataka, post which in a late night development DK Shivakumar agreed for this formula. But both these leaders have been told very clearly not to talk about this split tenure of the Chief Minister post, and this would impact the government's image and the party's image, and also there's a possibility that similar demands will come in other states as well. So both the leaders have been told very clearly to not discuss this in public. Now the efforts are on to decide the 30-odd names that will be part of the cabinet. The Congress party wants to ensure that a cabinet is in place as soon as possible and possibly have these ministers taking oath on 20th itself. And that's one of the main reasons why now the focus shifts towards deciding these nearly 30 names that will be part of the cabinet.
Harish, I would request you to stay on with us. I have CNN News 18's Pallavi Ghosh joining me on the broadcast as well. Pallavi, a very good morning to you. Could you give us more details about what the convincing process was?
So I think the process went into motion post 10:30 p.m. when the party decided that enough is enough. We need to stop this situation where you have supporters of DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, particularly DK Shivakumar, landing up in the national capital and creating a spectacle. I think the triggering point was essentially when inside DK was with Rahul Gandhi, you had DK Shivakumar supporters standing outside. That didn't look very well, and the Congress realized that things could get out of control, which is why it's not a coincidence. It was a part of a plan that Randeep Surjewala late into a night issues a statement saying that anyone who makes any comment on the CM-ship will be seen as breaching the party discipline. And that's when the party realized, and that word came in from Mr. Kharge, that we have to do this tonight. So what happens then is a sequence of events. Randeep Surjewala going out with DK Shivakumar meeting KC Venugopal, Randeep meeting Siddaramaiah, and then of course a big meeting with Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge. We very late into a night got a brief. We were told that this is a decision which had been taken, and as Harish, just to add on to what Harish was saying, the clincher actually was to convince DK Shivakumar that the justice will be done. There is obviously a cynicism as far as the rotation system is concerned, or a deputy CM-ship is concerned, because remember that's exactly what had happened to Sachin Palit, for example, also to T.S. Singhdev in Chhattisgarh. So there's no reason why a DK Shivakumar, his brother or his supporters would be believing that this is something which would be followed. But that is where the personal intervention of Sonia Gandhi came in. She had spoken to him earlier. She again sent the message to Mr. Kharge, and Mr. Kharge also get a personal reassurance that I am going to be monitoring the situation. We are going to be seeing that nothing is compromised. The word which has been given to you will be fulfilled, and your loyalty will be rewarded. Also, the next big step is a government formation. SC, ST, Muslims, women. These are the factors which worked in favor of the Congress party, and Rahul Gandhi's only brief is these are the people who must be represented. Caste combinations should be right, community combinations should be right, balance of power, but also equally supporters of Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar must also be accommodated in the government formation. I think that possibly could be the next big headache. But yes, for now, that lid on, or I would say a closure on Kaun Banega Mukhyamantri chaos, which we've been seeing in Karnataka over the last 2 days. Now it's going to be over to Bengaluru, it's going to be over to Harish. So essentially, the process is going to be carried on from there.
Okay, Pallavi, I'll request you to hold on with us. I have CNN News 18's Yash Goel joining me on the broadcast as well. Yash, can you please tell us more about what's the mood like on the ground?
Well, Sakshi, if we talk about the DKS camp, in fact, yesterday we saw how his supporters came out on the streets demanding that their leader should be made the chief minister. But now, since what we are learning is that the deal has been done, and in fact the envelope has been sealed for Siddaramaiah to become the next chief minister of Karnataka, things are pretty much calm in the national capital. And in fact, late night also there was slew of meetings. In fact, from the last 2 days, 3 days, these meetings are happening, be it at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence, be it at 10 Janpat, be it at Surjewala's residence and other top leaders' residence. And in fact, what happened late night, what transpired in this meeting late last night, what the last effort by the Congress top brass to pacify its top leaders, be it Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar. And in fact, my senior colleagues were actually mentioning, now the deal stands done, and in fact now more or less it's finalized as to Kaun Banega Mukhyamantri of Karnataka. And in fact, yesterday only we also learned that the people who were protesting in support of DK Shivakumar demanding the chief ministerial post, and in fact all the supporters were asked by the high command to in fact head back to Bangalore, because it was actually for the Congress to actually make this process a smoother one, and in fact a quicker one, because it's already 13th of May was the day when the results came out. And now today what we are learning is that an official announcement could be made late in the evening from the city of Bengaluru. And in fact now all the action will be shifted there, because 20th, what we're given to understand, is the date when the chief minister will be taking the oath. And in fact the formation of cabinet will be also taking place lately. And in fact yesterday also, when Mr. Surjewala came out and spoke to the media, he also maintained that the 5 guarantees which the Congress talked about in its manifesto during the campaigning in Karnataka, those promises will be fulfilled once the cabinet is formed. And in fact, in the very first cabinet, the Congress is stating that those resolutions will be passed of those 5 guarantees and other promises which have been made. So now it's just so the pacifying part, what we can understand, has been done, and now we have to look at what portfolios Mr. DK Shivakumar will be getting, because if we go by the information, what the sources, the top sources are indicating, it's Siddaramaiah who will be the chief minister, and in fact it will be Mr. DK Shivakumar who will be his deputy in this government. And in fact Siddaramaiah will be the second time will be taking the power of the chief minister in the state of Karnataka. So it remains to be seen how the Congress Congress manages this entire power equation in the state of Karnataka, because apart from these leaders, there are certain other senior leaders also to whom they have to accommodate in the government which will be formed by the Congress.